lot of times I'm driving, there's nothing to do, and I shuffle through the radio before I unglue. There's a lot of red on ways, it's traffic, I'm screwed, and I'm wired a bit different than a regular dude. It's not a bad thing, I embrace it, it's true. The radio don't stimulate brain chemistry fluid. The Buddha found nirvana and the Four Noble Truths. Through a meditative process, right action he proved. For me, I require the use of a tool, a detector, pin, pointer, shovel, and beach scoop. I'm meant to work the dirt with my history crew, but everywhere I look, my interest taboo. Most people choose Bieber over Tippecanoe. What does a detectorist listen to when the radio is full of bad music and news? I need an alternative for me to peruse. Beyond Sight and Sound gets fantastic reviews. A metal detecting show where my thought bubble brews. Thank you, Josh Kimmel, for inviting me to a detecting dork out with guests like yours truly.
Are you looking for a high-quality beach and sand scoop? Are you trying to take your hunting to the extreme? How about an American-based company that stands behind their product and everything they sell? Then check out our friends over at XTREME Scoops. John has been making scoops for some time now and makes a quality beach and sand scoop to take your hunting to the next level. XTREME Scoops recently released their new sand shredder that works great in the water and on the beach. And if you're a new Equinox user, you may want to check out his Surfmaster X3 that can trap those small targets you new Equinox users are finding out there. XTREME Scoop's company approach is let's do it right. So do it right, buy it once, and go to the extreme. XTREMEScoops.com. That's XTREME scoops.com. Caution. Please do not operate motor vehicles or power equipment while under the influence of this show. Listening to this show could cause side effects such as bouts of laughter, violent binges of cabin fever, and even dreams of silver and gold. Please be advised. Now that the fine print is out of the way, on with the show. All right, we're back and we're live once again. You are listening to Beyond Sight and Sound, metal detecting and treasure hunting radio for all the really cool digging people out there. Oh, and as I look into the chat, good grief, you guys are all fired up already. You guys and gals are all fired up. Nice. Obviously, as you've seen from the link going around Facebook, everybody seemed like they had so much fun with the giveaways Sunday that we thought we'd do a little giveaway tonight, too. So, we've got the continuing appreciation, the recurring continuing appreciation giveaway for those that have the Beyond Sight and Sound swag. Obviously, you can get entered into that on the Metal Detecting Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group for those who have not tried to enter. I know some people do have the apparel and just do not enter, and that's fine. That's fine. Either way, it is there for those who do choose to participate in it. It is our way of saying thank you to those who do have the Beyond Sight and Sound swag. And we do it, once a month, once every other month, whatever. It's random. You never know when we're going to do it. I never know when we're going to do it. It just so happens tonight we're going to do it. Which we did randomly select 2 winners from the entries earlier tonight before the show, so we do have those that we'll be announcing tonight. Also, Sunday, we had some giveaways going on in the chat Team Striker had donated an Anaconda shovel that Barb had won. And Chuck Smalley from Shooters and Prospectors had donated a snakeskins that I want to say Mike had won. And everybody was having so much fun with it that Chuck very graciously gave away a second one to Nick, I believe it was, who was actually a first-time listener to the show, and he comes out a winner. So, congratulations. That was very cool. Everybody had a lot of good fun with it. We had a lot of good feedback from it. Yes, we may have broken some things Sunday between Skype and Spreaker, and I got, I'll just put it this way. We heard from a number of people that the chat looked like a slot machine at a couple of points in time in the show. So we're very glad to see that everybody had a good time with it. And, you know, we're all cooped up anyway. We're stuck anyway, so we might as well have fun. And what better way to practice social distancing than tuning into the show? I mean, everybody can still interact. If it makes you feel better, you can spray down your keyboard with some disinfectant or whatever, but everybody can still interact with no chance of being infected from the corona. So, and I actually got it right that time. A friend of mine has got me off on a tangent of calling it Zika for some reason. But hey, that's the way it goes. Either way, it has been busy for people out there, busy for dealers, busy for a lot of companies out there, actually. So check out our links. First and foremost, our friends over at Shooters and Prospectors, Extreme Scoops, DETECTEES.com, XP Team USA. I think our friends from there are in there somewhere. Crazy Spider Adventures on YouTube, Detect Ed Outdoors on YouTube, Ohio Metal Detecting on YouTube, Metal Detecting NYC on YouTube, shout out to Merrill, the All Metal Militia Facebook group, the Simplex raffle, which is still currently running. It will run up to at least the end of April. And then they'll probably be drawing a winner. We'll see what happens, but we'll keep you posted on that. The giveaway for the Ugly Box tied to the Detect America Electrolysis Boot Camp, that link is in the description and in the chat. Striker's links are in there from Team Striker. The East Coast Research and Discovery Research Association. Their beach hunt link is in there. They're seeding the beach with 44 pounds of silver this year, as long as they can still pull that off, which, as far as I know, they have been keeping me posted. That is still a go. They are still planning it. I think the next one that we're watching to see what happens is what Detecting the Heartland is going to do. They've got a tough call coming up. But people have got to understand with these events and everything, yes, we do like to get together. We do love to socialize. But right now, under the current situation, you know, as long as everybody follows the guidelines that have been being released, we're hoping to minimize the impact of everything. And speaking of minimizing the impact of everything, not going to mention any names, but saw a post on Facebook today of a person that had been out door knocking, which we covered this a few episodes back. This is not the time to door knock, folks. But they were a little upset because when they approached somebody's house and knocked on the door, apparently they answered the door with a firearm. And now they're wondering if they should consider carrying when they're out hunting. So, I'll reiterate, proper time, proper place for things. Door knocking probably isn't the best choice to do right now. And more importantly, because you approached someone's house, everybody's a little paranoid right now. Everybody's a little concerned about the situation at hand. You can't expect to carry a firearm to protect yourself because you approached someone's property that didn't know you were coming and they answered the door with a firearm. Okay, because you can't pull that firearm and shoot them on their own property claiming you were defending yourself. It just doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. End of soapbox rant. Oh, okay, so news. Those that are trying or thinking of purchasing equipment, things are starting to dry up. We kind of forecasted this, I don't know, a number of episodes back, where we were telling people, now's the time to be getting that stuff ordered if you want it. Now is the time. And we've been warning people that things are starting to dry up a little bit. Nokta Makro, they're still sitting good on keeping distributors stocked. Minelab, they're starting to dry up a little bit. Can't find any Profine 35s right now. 6 and 15-inch coils for the Equinox. Can't find them. Gold Monsters, SDC 2300s, GPZ 7000s, Safaris. They're drying up, folks. Garrett's having a little bit of trouble with supply right now. Not real bad. But it's only going to continue to dry up, I would think. And speaking of supply, for those interested, because tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, will be night 3 of the boot camp series for electrolysis. People have been asking a lot of questions about the ugly box. I had a gentleman reach out to me yesterday wondering where he could get one, and we were able to get him hooked up. Chuck did have a couple in stock. He's down to one. One ugly box left in stock with Chuck. So if you're looking to get it, you may want to be getting on the phone with him. Give the man a call. Definitely. There's been a lot of things drying up. I get it, you got to get out and do something, so why not get out and detect? But just be aware, if you're looking for new gear, you may have a little bit of problem finding it. Chuck's still trying to stock everything he can. Nokta Makro is still going good. I think the snake skins are still going good. They're still in good supply. Quest, for those that use Quest, they're probably still sitting good. But be aware, some of Minelab, some of Garrett, could be a little hard to find here soon. Could be a little hard to find. April 15th. Mark that one down. Well, let's see. April 12th, I believe, will be Easter Sunday, so it may be a good possibility we'll be running an archive that night. But April 15th, we've actually got Bethany from Alaska Relic Hunters on YouTube on to talk with us and share some stories about what it's like relic hunting in Alaska. So, whether it's metal detecting, mudlarking, bottle digging, gold prospecting, she likes to get her hands into a little bit of everything. And she's got some interesting stories to share with us. We may even hear a little bit about, what it's like to live in Alaska and deal with the daily routine, I guess you could say, of earthquakes, because Alaska is quite prone to earthquakes. We have covered that on the show before. So I wanted to make sure and get that announcement out there as well. Normally, I try not to forecast the guests too far in advance. We've had some issues with that in the past, we'll say. But for this one, we figured, well, we should probably get that information out there. Definitely. That way we can let everybody know that is coming up. Because that's kind of you could say kind of a special guest. We have had some people call in before from Alaska, and definitely Chuck's always got some great stories about Alaska from the times that he has been up there. but I believe this will be the first time that we've got somebody on that's where they're at, that's where they're hunting, all of that. So that's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, we've been keeping, kind of laying back, doing the open lines thing, trying to get the news out there as we can, especially right now with everybody kind of watching and being concerned about COVID-19. It's an unfortunate situation. It is. But we've got some fun for all the guys and gals in the chat tonight, though. That's always a plus, right? Right. Definitely a plus. And I can say that certainly, so far from the way I understand it, for those who may be curious to know, as far as Tim Rushing and Chicago Ron, no signs or symptoms as of yet, so they're both still doing very well. Actually, Ron is doing exceptionally well. He got himself a nice seated coin the other day. A little envious, but hey, we'll get out there hunting soon. We'll definitely get out there hunting soon. I mean, warm weather is just around the corner here for us, so we'll see how that all goes. Definitely. And I see congratulations to Barb, since she's in the chat there. She was the winner of the shovel last week. Last episode. Last Sunday, we'll say. Obviously, we have tonight's giveaway will actually be a White's Hand Digger, also courtesy of Team Striker, and we'll roll with that in a little bit, but we've got a caller on from, wow, I may have to disinfect the phone line. There's over 16,000 cases of corona in your neck of the woods there, Fred.
Yeah, calling from the hot spot here in New Jersey. We're right in the middle of the bullseye, not quite off to the side of it, I guess. New York City is probably the heavy part, but we've got our share here. I was at the supermarket today. Everybody was wearing masks, and, you got to go out and get food, so... Well, other than that, you have been detecting a little bit. I went to a friend's property here in town and didn't come up with too much. But it's my way of getting out of the house because you got to get out. You go crazy otherwise. But, right. My heart goes out to all those people that are, sick and have relatives or friends that are, succumbing to this illness. I mean, New York's losing a lot of people every day. I mean,
yeah,
I've been luckily for Sue, she had her knee surgery done
ahead
at the
of
end of February. Yeah, right. Well, she had it done at the end February 26th, and she got out of the hospital March 1st, and they were starting to limit visitors at that point because she got it done in the city.
Yeah, so she barely made it out in time.
Oh yeah. I mean, it got really bad after she left, but I mean, it probably was cooking while we were there. I was taking a bus into the city every day and walking 2 miles to the hospital. So I wasn't with, really I was walking with a lot of people, but I wasn't. The last day I actually took the subway, which, could have exposed me a little bit more, but I just did it just to try it because, I don't get to ride the subway in New York City very much.
Right. Well, and at least the way it sounds, you and Sue are still both healthy and well, and that's good. That's the important part.
Oh, yeah, no, she's only been out of the house maybe 2 or 3 times since her surgery, just to go to physical therapy type of thing. But I took her one day just to drive around to see spring erupting, because she's been a real shut-in, so...
Right, that's pretty much what I'm turning into myself.
Well, you got to be these days. I mean, it's really critical not to limit your exposure, especially you with, you've probably got a, with your problem and all, you probably have a suppressed immune system, I imagine, right? So,
yeah.
If God forbid you get sick, you don't want to be anywhere near exposure with that. So, you got to be really super careful. But, as far as different, digs getting shut down and everything, they've postponed the bone dig until the fall. It's going to be taking place in October. So that's off the calendar for the spring, obviously, because they're not going to let that go on, Even though everybody's, kind of separated while they're digging. They have events, they have dinners and so forth. So, that's kind of off my calendar now. And, so who knows how far this is going to go, especially, I guess we'll get to that ramp is still going up, that bell curve they always show.
Yeah. It jumped by 350 here in Ohio today, and 3 of them are right here in our own town.
Yeah. Well, I have seen your updates on the coronavirus in your town, but, it's everywhere. Some places worse than others. Obviously,
Absolutely.
New Jersey, New Jersey has close proximity to New York, and New York has so many international travelers, coming in from China and everywhere. They all want to see everything in New York. So, it's understandable that they, but, we'll get through it. We always do. And, my own opinion, I think Trump's doing a great job, but, everybody has their own opinion. You know what they say about opinions, right? But,
right.
Everybody's entitled to their opinions, but I don't know who else would have done a better job of, marshaling up the private industry and helping them out and trying to get all these ventilators produced and et cetera, et cetera. I mean, it's a monumental task. So it's really, I guess it's interrupting our hobby as far as events go, but have you talked to a lot of people? Have they been getting out on their own? I mean, there's no restriction on that, I don't think, right? As long as you're off by yourself somewhere.
Well, as long as you're not doing it in a congested group or anything. I can say that Chicago beaches and adjacent parks have been closed, but even the hunters in Chicago have places that they can go.
Yeah, so they don't have to go to the beach, because I've been going to the woods, wherever I have woods. And nobody's going to bother me in the woods, as far as I know. I was on the county park, though, a little over a week ago. I was on the ski slope in our county here, detecting the ski slope because the snow was mostly melted off on one side.
Right.
Thinking that maybe somebody, fell on their skis and dropped a ring or necklace or something. But I didn't find any jewelry. I found, like 7 quarters and a Girl Scout knife, just, bits and pieces. But it was fun, doing that. I was off doing that all day.
Get your mind off of things a little bit.
Yeah, you get a little exercise, and it's just very peaceful. You're swinging along. Unfortunately, my headphones went dead, so I had to have the noise going. Beep, beep, and that was drawing a lot of attention. But I was off by myself in the middle of the ski slope, and so the only people that heard me were people that might have been hiking nearby or anything.
Right.
But I was using the Simplex. I was trying that out. That was working pretty well, but the headphones lasted about 10 minutes, and I guess I didn't charge them. One thing about that Simplex, there's an on-off switch, and you really got to be careful about that because a light doesn't come on or anything, or maybe it does on the side, but it's not very evident,
Mm-hmm.
So I probably left it in the on position, and it drained the battery,
Oh, not good.
And the other, the other thing about that machine, in my experience anyway, using it in the field mode, when I lay it down next to me and I start up my Garrett Carrot, thing goes crazy. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's hot in field mode. You get from everything I've heard from people, you will get your maximum depth in field mode.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be hot. It's a high gain machine, especially in that pattern. So you are gonna get a little bit of crosstalk when you turn your pinpointer on.
Yeah, I have to take it and put it as far back away from me as I can, and it still has a little bit of interference. But if it's next to you, forget about it. It's like, and it's going crazy. You think you're on a dog fence or something. But it's a nice detector. It worked well for me.
Right.
Especially for the price.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't beat the price. How are things going with the beach hunt? Is it still on?
Well, currently, it hasn't been canceled, but
good.
That's sort of in that risky period, in mid-May. Our detector meeting for March was canceled. That was supposed to be the third Tuesday of every month, so that was right in the middle of all this, so they canceled that. So we'll have to see if April even gets around, So I think it's teetering on the edge of the danger zone, because even if we're on the bottom side of that bell curve, they're probably not going to still want major group outings, like that.
Right. We're probably gonna want to make sure we've made it out of the woods before life gets back to any sort of normality.
Yeah, I anticipate this, maybe not this total isolation at home, but I anticipate an impact on everything all right into the edge of the summer. From my own viewpoint anyway, but I'm no expert on that, so we'll see. I hope not, because it's devastating our economy, having every business shut down. I myself, personally, I'm self-employed, but I haven't been working mostly anyway because I've been taking care of Sue, with her surgery. And,
right.
With my business, it's outside doing automatic gate systems on these big mansions and stuff. This winter is really my off period where I'm just doing service and stuff. So it hasn't impacted my business that much because I'm sort of in a shutdown mode anyway. But all these restaurants around by me and everything, I feel so sorry for those people. They're not. I told the one guy we were getting something to go. I said, you want to have a delivery guy, change your mode around a little bit here, because he was saying how he's dying. Nobody's coming in. They couldn't come in anyway. You only can go in there and get takeout. Is that the way it is in Ohio too?
Yeah.
Can't go into a restaurant and sit down, right?
No, only drive-thrus.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much a universal thing, just to separate everybody. But, you still can have a delivery guy dropping off a takeout meal,
Right.
In hard times, you got to modify your plan a little bit, You got to be flexible, think outside the box.
Absolutely. It's a little bit of an inconvenience for some of us, but we'll get through it.
Oh, yeah, we will. But, and everybody in your family's doing well and all? You, Tam and everybody?
Yeah,
so,
we're trying to
good.
We're trying to hang in there as best we can. I mean, the coronavirus has thrown a wrench in things with my treatment, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, have they canceled that because they're calling it non-essential or something? Or like you going up?
Well,
you going to Ohio State or someplace like that?
Yeah,
you taking a ride, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you figure essentially what I'm doing is going right into a hot spot to take a medication that, if it's working properly, it turns my immune system off. So not a good idea. Yeah, so they've pushed treatment back 6 weeks. So we'll see what happens. But it's for my own best interests. I mean, certainly don't want to be dealing with that on top of everything else.
Right, and with your situation, a lot of your problem, is it caused by inflammation that's caused by this syndrome? Does that make inflammation in your joints and everything, or is it other ways that it affects you?
No, mainly it's more that without the proper medications, my immune system kicks into overdrive and attacks my nervous system. Oh, okay. So it's actually like. It's treating your body as an invader or something. It's going after your own cellular structure or whatever. Yeah, that's a tough one. There's no easy way out of that. I was thinking if it was causing inflammation, that maybe a different diet could, less inflammatory foods or something would affect you better or something. Because Sue and I have been experimenting with this plant-based diet since January, and I've been doing it. I haven't had any meat or dairy or anything. And I just lost 6 pounds without even trying, but not even being on a diet. Yeah, I was like 200 pounds. Now I'm down to 194, which is, for me, is a good weight, because I'm fairly tall, 6 foot, little 6 foot. But, right.
It's, when you're in all this time, you have nothing to do but watch TV. And we watched a show called Game Changer, and I think it was on Amazon, but It talked about the whole. It was like Arnold. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger was on the show. He's a plant-based guy now. He's so funny, that guy.
Right.
Just his accent kills me. But
right.
And he's still muscled up and everything. It shows you that you don't have to eat meat to be like get your protein. You get it from plants just as well, because cows have to eat grass to turn it into meat of the cow, and then you eat the meat and you get the protein. But you can get it from other plant-based sources, which is a pretty interesting concept, I think. It's been around forever, but I never really thought about it that much. But, because I did have a mild heart attack like 4 years ago, and I think this is much better in that case anyway, to not clog up the old arteries, you know. That's why I like to get out and exercise. I've been working around the yard a lot, you know, doing stuff like that. But, you know, it's one of those things, just keep yourself busy. Don't think about it too much.
Right.
But, so what was your schedule of your show tonight? I saw something about April Fool's. Are you going to be calling people up and making, you know, do you have Prince Albert in a can type of thing?
Nope, not April Fools. We've got some giveaways going on. So if you were able to access the chat, you may want to check out the chat because we're fixing to bring in another call, and at that point we'll be kicking off a giveaway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on my phone right now outside, so I haven't looked at the chat. I can't do both when I'm on my phone, you know. But I just figured I'd call in because I haven't talked to you in a while. Update you on. I thought you might find it interesting from the perspective of a ground zero here, but life hasn't changed for me that much, other than all the roads are like empty, which is incredible. I mean, the roads here are usually pretty. You know, we have a lot of traffic being at rush hour and everything, but nobody's working. So you go out on the roads at rush hour, and there's like 3 or 4 cars on the road. You know, like going to the grocery store or something. It's amazing. But that's nice. I was thinking of riding my bicycle again because I wasn't really riding it much because of the traffic around here. So now's probably the best time you could ever do it.
The safest time for you, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I've been a little concerned about people on their cell phones and getting run over. You know, that's the last thing I need. So there's a lot less chance of that now. You know, I was I was like a cyclist for 40 years. I was an avid cyclist before I took up metal detecting. You know.
Exactly.
Since I took up metal detecting, I haven't ridden it once in 5 years.
So, well, metal detecting,
guess I set my priority.
Metal detecting can be addictive, that's for sure. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to get into the chat if you would like to partake in the giveaway, and I'll see if I can.
I don't want to slow anything down. I didn't realize you were doing that, so. I'll get off. I'll let you go on with your plans, and I'll see if I can listen to the rest of the show and get into the chat. All right?
All right.
It's great.
You have a wonderful evening, and best of luck to you and Sue. Stay safe, stay healthy.
You too. You make sure you stay out of populated areas. All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Good night.
Thanks for the call, Fred.
Thank you. Bye now.
All right. So there's a little bit of a first-hand perspective there from New Jersey. Actually, Fred's out there in New Jersey, and I don't know exactly what their case count is up to, but I want to say the last I knew, they were up over 16,000. But we've got Stryker on the line now, and hopefully Stryker has his chat up.
Ta-da!
Yeah. So what do you think?
Yeah. How's everyone doing?
All right, I do believe. You think you want to see everybody play slot machines again, huh?
Yeah. Well, we're going to do a little different this time. I'm going to give out the number range, and then during it, so I can get both eyes in the same socket, I'm going to tell everyone to stop so I can at least go down the list and make it fair and see who gets it the first time. And as usual, me and Josh are the only two that know the numbers, so we both won the shovel.
And obviously, for those that saw the link, contest open to everybody in the lower 48. Got to be listening in the chat, got to be in the chat, because that's where it's going on. And for those that won Sunday, we would definitely appreciate it if they give everyone else a chance to win. So, sorry, Marv,
they're going to be disqualified from this one. Yeah.
That way, everybody, kind of share the fun. So I guess whenever we want to kick this off, this is a giveaway for a White's hand digger.
That is absolutely correct. The number pick is going to be, not yet, from 1 to 100. Ready? Go.
Well, there you go, folks. Go with it. But let's maybe not go so fast. That way Craig can follow it.
Well, that's why I'm going to issue the stop order here. It's not as fast as the other one. It's like a kind of a broken down Red Arm Bandit. That's all.
Well, good. So 1 to 100.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see when
I'm
they
get ready to stop here in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see when they hit that number. Looks like they're having to work at it this time.
Yeah, I don't see it yet.
Well, nothing wrong with that. We did get some comments after Sunday's show that people just had a hoot in the chat.
That one was close.
Uh-oh, somebody's zeroing in.
Oh, my God. Nope. God, this might take a couple days there, Josh.
Oh, that's all right. They'll get it sooner or later, I would think anyway. I don't know. I mean, I see over here on my end they've already locked me up, so we're trying to break Spreaker.
Yeah, no, I'm still hitting it here. I just God, every other one in between, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Well, hey, they'll just have to keep trying, I guess. Definitely.
Oh, that was close. Yeah.
That's the way it goes. And I saw in the chat earlier that Barb received a package today. I'm not sure if she's talking of the shovel or not. So if she did, man,
she got it a day early.
Wow.
Yeah, she got it a day early.
That's not normal.
No. She got the spade. She should get the handle for it tomorrow.
Nice. Very nice.
No. Wow, the other one went super fast. Yeah. Oh, ooh, that was close. Like the same number 20 times. Close. So close.
Well, that's good, though. It gives them something to do in the chat. We'll let them exercise a little bit in there and have some fun with
Josh,
it.
Okay, everyone stop.
Uh-oh. Stop. Whoa.
Stop. Think I got it. Hang on. I just got to go up to the top and come down if they stop for a second so I can scan back down and be sure. Okay, everyone stop. No more numbers.
Well, there's usually a little bit of a delay, so hopefully they'll stop here pretty quick.
Yeah, I know. Okay. And I'm going right back to... Hang on, I want to make sure that's the first one.
That's funny.
Go back. I'm going up here. Yeah, I'm coming back down again. And the winner is, sir, Douglas Crouch. 76 was the number.
Well, congratulations to Douglas. Well, I guess maybe you may want to let Douglas know how to find you, sir, so he can claim his prize.
Absolutely. P.O. Box. No, just kidding. I need your address. You can go to my Facebook site at craigmstriker, and you can message it me, or you can email it to me at craigmstriker, all one word, at gmail.com.
That sounds pretty easy. And if he didn't catch it, if he looks in the description of the show or scrolls back to the beginning of the chat, wherever that may be, he can find the link right there in the description, too. Or right there in the large post of the chat. So definitely very cool. Definitely. Congratulations to him. I'm not real sure what just happened here. I think yes, we've got a pirate on the line.
Hello.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, who's this?
Barbara. Oop, let me
Barbara.
lower the volume. Oop, sorry. Oop, there.
Josh, do you know a Barb?
Yeah. So I'm guessing you're calling in to thank Craig yourself for your shovel.
Well, I haven't opened it, and he put so much tape on it. I don't know if I can get it open.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what my ex-wife said.
You didn't think he was going to make it easy, did you?
God, I got a fingernail file here if I need it. Where is it?
Nah, I don't know that that'll work. You may need a pocket knife.
Oh, it's a metal one.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I didn't send you a plastic shovel.
No, my fingernail
You could have.
file is metal.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
One of those little sand scoops for the beach, little red plastic shovel with a green sifter.
Right.
This is really cool.
Well, there you go.
I mean, that is nice. And it's pirate black.
Well, you can't beat that then. So I guess thank you to Stryker for Barb's win of the Anaconda Shovel, and thank you to Stryker for Douglas's win of the White's Hand Digger.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm like,
You're very welcome.
This is very pretty.
It is a sharp-looking shovel.
Yeah, it is.
Don't cut your foot off with it.
No, it's a little shorter than the Predators, but I'm getting old, so I'm going to shrink, so it'll be the perfect height in a little while.
There you go.
Well, hey, there you go. There you go.
But no, thanks again, and I appreciate it, and I will post it on Dirt Pirates and tell them to give you a call if they need anything, along with Chucky Pops. He's a good guy, too.
Yeah, I got, like I posted, I got one Simplex left, and I got some snake skins, and I got quite a few used detectors. I took some trade-ins about a week ago, so if anyone's looking for a used one, I have a used Racer 2 in excellent shape. That was the Pro Pack. That's got the double shafts and the two coils and everything. It's really good shape.
Nice.
So if anyone's out there looking for one.
And Mike, they're all being smarty pants. Mike said, don't cut my detector cord with it either. I will try not to.
Well, one thing's for sure. I don't think you can get that shut in the door and drag that along down the road. So you should be good to go there.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
I noticed that little dirt digger hit that same number almost at the same time as Doug. So I'll do the same thing I did last Sunday. If LDD would like one of my T-shirts or hats, let me know, and I'll kick him out one.
Oh. Well, very nice. Well, I guess then they can also get your contact information and get that message.
What was the number?
76.
76.
Because are you using a phone or a computer?
Well, I've been using a computer for a while now. I don't use the Chinese beads. The audio's terrible.
No, I mean when you're checking
abacus.
the numbers. Because on the phone, they come across different than on a computer. It'll actually tell you who posted first.
Well, I think we're just
right.
going...
Well, it did. Well, right. That's when I told them to stop. And then I waited for the delay. And then I saw Doug, and like two numbers after it was Little Dirt Digger.
So there you go.
I'm
so
just
Douglas wins
sure.
Douglas wins the hand digger,
off.
And Little Dirt Digger has, I believe it's her choice of shirt or hat.
Yeah, little dirt digger's just got to let me know whether he wants a hat or a T-shirt, and I need the size, and I'll send him out one. Because how I do the number, I went all the way back up, scanned all the way back up to the box, and then I started scrolling down, and I looked for the first 76. That's how I did it.
The first 76 I seen is 9 minutes ago, which was Aggie.
Okay, yeah, but not on my end. So, okay, well, I did.
Right,
well, then
because all I can do is go
I guess.
by what he sees on his end. So,
okay.
Correct.
Because this one was donated by him, operated by him in the chat, so his word's final. So Douglas gets the shovel, but Aggie is entered into the electrolysis giveaway, I see, so...
Okay, well, not a problem. That's not a problem. If Aggie sends me out her address and whatever she wants, or hat or a T-shirt, I'm all about being fair 100%, then I'll kick her out one also. That's not a problem.
You're a good guy.
Well, yeah, but just don't tell my wife that. I don't want her to go crazy.
All right, I'm going to get out of here.
All right.
Not a problem.
Call,
Okay, so
thanks, guys.
Yep. Okay,
Josh. So just Aggie and Little Dirt Digger. I'm sorry. Yeah, Aggie and Little Dirt Digger. I'll kick them out a T-shirt, because I can't see how I missed that, but maybe I could have because of the delay. But I waited for everything to stop, and I started scrolling down. So, but I want everyone to get something to try. So I'm all about that.
Well, hey, I'm sure everybody had a good time with it, and all we can do is go by what you see and what what pops up there first. Sometimes it may not show up properly or show up differently for other people, but that's what we're rolling with. Douglas was who was called. Douglas gets the hand digger.
Correct. All right, and everyone can reach me at either craigmstriker on Facebook. Message me with an address, or you can contact me at craigmstriker@gmail.com, and just send me your size and your address, and I'll get that out to you this week.
There you go.
All right, Josh, thank you very, very much. It's a pleasure as usual.
Not a problem, and thank you once again for the generous donation there of the White's hand digger and apparently the T-shirts or hats, whatever it is that they happen to choose. That one kind of got confusing a little bit there, but hey, that's all right. That's the way it goes. We all had a good time with it.
Excellent. And in about 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing another giveaway, and I'll let you know in plenty of time to let you know what that's going to be. That's going to be a big one.
Uh-oh.
I think you know what I'm talking about on that one. I've talked to you about that before.
Yes, I do believe so. Well, we'll have to see. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. We'll have to see what happens there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes,
all
obviously,
right,
we appreciate everyone's participation and all of that, but, we got to go with what we see first, and that's what we saw first. So, congratulations to Douglas, and apparently congratulations to Little Dirt Digger and Aggie on their consolation prizes, and definitely a big thank you to you, Striker.
Well, thank you, and all the diggers out there. We're all unique, great bunch of people, and everyone on here and everyone that does it in this hobby cares a lot about other people, and that's why I've been doing it for over 28 years, because it's a one-of-a-kind group. So
Absolutely.
Thanks again, Josh, and I'm going to back out, and you have a wonderful night.
You too, sir.
All right, buddy.
We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
And I think we've got Chuck on the line.
Yeah, I just thought I'd give you a ring in there, and it sounds like my last Copperhead unit's going out, Josh.
Oh, we got rid of the last Copperhead, huh?
Yep, Dennis told me on the page there that he'd take that last one. He's going to get with me tomorrow, so.
Well, there you go, then. I guess it's official. Chuck is out of stock on the ugly boxes for the time being.
for the time being. Now, what Frank's saying, he's getting parts and things in, he'll get them out as fast as he can.
Right.
And I still getting some people interested in it here, and but the show the other night, gentleman from Tennessee called, and he wanted one, and then I had another one go out locally, so I'm getting out. I've got none. They're gone.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
But those people that are receiving them, they're really going to enjoy them, and I highly encourage, check out Detect America tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. That one is going to be the tips, tricks, and tweaks version of the boot camp.
Right. So, yeah, I picked up on a couple things that I had not been doing, and I hadn't been using the olive oil. And I'd done olive oil with Indians and large scents before and just let it work and then wipe them clean and leave them as is. But they had not had a heavy layer on them, so it ought to be interesting. He's interesting to listen to.
Yeah, well, and when it comes to electrolysis, he certainly knows what he's talking about. He's had years of experience with it.
Right.
They ruined quite a few pieces on somebody else's dime to get where they're at now. Yeah.
So that was it, and I'm glad to see everybody staying safe and doing what we got to do and wearing masks. Good job, Barb. Set an example, and that's a good example. They announced today at the power plant up here, they had one in there that tested positive. They're testing those people coming in almost on a daily basis and checking temperatures and that. And he came back positive, and they notified everybody and basically sprayed that area down, and they're still going. So it doesn't matter what size the community is, it can be here.
Yeah, exactly. It's non-discriminatory. It doesn't matter what your age, race, income, any of that. It's
right.
It's not prejudiced at all, I guess you could say. It's getting everybody. I mean, here in Ohio, we've got cases that fall into the age range of less than 1 year old to 99.
Yep. So, but I'm more interested if anybody got out and really knocked something good today. Did anybody find anything good today? I wanted to get out, but I was out in the fields, but it was for a different reason.
Right.
And it kept me busy for a while, and kept us busy, I should say. You guys did a good job because the winds had picked up and it was marching toward the farm.
Oh, not good.
No, and that made us hop. So, anybody got anything good, let us know. I'll take, Nelson got an 1865 Indian head. Hope it's in good shape.
There you go. Hey, that guy has been tearing it up this year. He's found 2 GW buttons since the beginning of the year.
Really?
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's
Bob
still on.
Says he got a silver and a big copper yesterday. Congrats.
It's still on many of our bucket lists, and one of these days we'll get our coil over.
These days.
But it sounds like
cleaned out of said he got 9 pounds of crap.
I did see that earlier in the show where he made a comment.
Is it metal crap, or were you just picking up the cow pies?
Yeah, I did see at the beginning of the show where he posted, it was such a beautiful day to go out and dig trash out of the field.
I've been there. There are those days.
Yeah, not every day can be out of the park, unfortunately. But
that's right.
Ron got himself a nice one the other day.
Bill Hayes got a Flying Eagle on Sunday. Sweet.
That's right, he did, and actually it's not in too bad a shape either. I want to say it was a 58.
Oh, sweet. I hope it had some condition to it. The ones I have found have been pretty rough. They're readable, but they're rough.
Yeah.
If I did any kind of work on it, it'd make it worse. So they just sit there. I can say I got flying eagles, but I haven't got one that's really nice.
Right. Yeah, his didn't look too terribly bad. He's been doing pretty good himself, too. The other day he got out before that flying eagle, and I want to say it was early 1900s, maybe 1906 V-nickel. Looked to be in great shape.
Oh, excellent. Elusive says she got a signal but couldn't dig it to the freeze, so due to the freeze. Well, keep that spot in the back of your mind, go back to it.
Yeah, especially if it was a good signal.
I saw Casey on there a little while ago from Detecting the Heartland. I kind of wonder what the update was on that. I wondered if they're still kind of holding their breath and hoping they can have it in May.
Yeah, because it sounds like they got a pretty tough call coming up. Hopefully they can kick it off.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe
Mike reports Central Illinois Facebook group reached 900 members. A lot of good things going on. Let's talk good things.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations on their benchmark. And he's been running a number of contests over there. I believe he's all caught up on the prizes that are being shipped, except for me. I'm kind of holding him up there. I donated a prize. It is ready to go out. It'll probably go out in the mail tomorrow. It just we're kind of waiting on Tam to let me out of the house because she's doing due diligence to make sure I steer clear of the people.
Lockdown. Don White's reporting that Detecting the Heartland's going to hold out another week or so more before they try to say one way or the other.
Yeah.
We're still out there. We're still in the middle of June. We haven't made any kind of call on that, but we have put a hold on the drawing, so if anybody wants a ticket on that Simplex Plus with wireless headphones, you can get on Detecting Iowa, Illinois site, and you can PayPal them your $5 entry fee on that. We're still selling a few tickets, so.
Yep. And that link is in the links of the show, and it's also a pin post on the Beyond Sight and Sound page.
There you go.
And
just a quick update, I have been getting all kinds of lists from distributors and manufacturers on what's available, what's not available, what's drying up, and there's a lot more starting to dry up than what's available. And I've stocked up twice. I've literally been through stock inventory, a lot of inventory twice. And I just restocked, and as of yesterday, the detectors I have come in, I only have one left. And I'm not talking one detector at a time. I'm talking, I had 9 detectors come in, I'm down to 1.
Yeah, they're going out the door just as fast as they're coming in. And
my partner out in the West Coast, he's having the same issue. 800s and Gold Monsters, they're dried up. 800, 600s available. The Simplexes are available. But there's a list of a bunch of the Mind Lab stuff that's not available. Coils are drying up, and that even includes in the small sniper coils for the ATs and Maxes and that through Garrett. They're gone. Coil covers, some of the headphones are drying up out there. They're tough to get in. I mean, it's just on and on. So it's going to be a while before it replenishes, and it's just going to be a difficult thing to get back in the loop on it, and we'll just see what happens and how it plays out. China is coming back on board and starting to run more and more stuff for electronics, and the problem is some of the electronics in the United States that get shipped over to be put together in detectors are still on hold because they can't ship out to those areas because they're locked down.
Right. Yeah, definitely. And I see where Mike is in the chat. He was one of the winners of the snake skins from Sunday.
Yes. I don't know if he got it yet. It's been sent to him.
Yeah, so congratulations to him. I'm sure he's really going to enjoy that.
Yep, and everybody's liking them, and I got a couple other guys, and it sounds like CraigMstriker's carrying them too. If I run out of color, call Craig. I mean, they've been going pretty quick, and so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, they have been quite a popular item for some people. It seems like people are going through them pretty fast. They're trying to do what they can to get at them.
Mike just reported to me, oh yeah, I just got it today. And he says it looks good. Fun, that's good. It protects the cover, but it is fun.
Nice. Good deal. And I think we've got someone on here that may want to speak with you. Go ahead, caller.
Well, hey, Chuck, how's it going?
Oh, good. This John?
Hey, Josh, how are you?
All right.
Yes,
good, buddy. What's going on?
Not too much. Hey, no, looking at it, it might be 2 weeks out before a decision is made as far as DTH goes on or not.
Fine. I mean, we're just trying to keep people in the loop because there's some people that listen in here and
absolutely
that kind of stuff. And, if I'm running out of stuff and Craig's got it, I'll send, people to Craig and different dealers around here because we're all going to face some of this. It's all going to come up to, I'm out. But you want to check with this guy and that guy and things like that. We'll try and have some sort of a link with each other so we can send you back and forth. And I don't mind doing that. I mean, it's going to get real tight.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
if you break something, I got a phone call 2 days ago. Gentleman broke his arm cuff to a Garrett Gold Max, and he couldn't get through to Garrett to see if he could get the parts. So I got a hold of distribution. I can call into distribution. They had it. I already had an order there. They added it to the order, got it in, and it got shipped today, so he's back in the field by tomorrow. He's out in central Illinois. So, calling into the companies right now isn't 100% either because they aren't staffing phones at the office, but one person. Everybody else is working out of home.
Exactly. They're cutting back on that staffing to minimize the impact.
That's right. So they're doing their part too. So, if you're needing parts for a detector or coils, call your dealers. They've got lines that they can call and maybe help you out and that type of stuff. And, I like to see people in the field. Let's get out in the fields. Let's do what we can before they start planting and have some fun yet.
That's right. Were you fixing to say something else about the DTH hunt, John?
Oh, actually, it's something completely different.
Oh.
I was just going to say, in the spirit of giving, I was talking to that guy that runs Crazy Spider Adventures, and he actually had texted Chuck a winning number.
Uh-oh.
And nobody guessed yet, but we're going to do the same thing, except 1 to 200, and it will be when my chat comes across that says go.
Right. Okay.
We'll see if everybody's ready. Does that sound good?
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So I was doing a contest through the DTH page and Facebook every now and then. It seems like it doesn't run quite right, and I didn't have as many entries as I wanted to. So I'm going to give out 2 silvers this week. I'm going to give out that one and then one on the channel here tonight with you guys. So if everybody's ready.
I'm in for silver.
Yeah, I see where you've gotten the chat go. So 1 through 200. And yeah,
1 through 200.
If there's silver on the line, I may have to get in the chat.
Hopefully nobody dropped out of the call. 1 ounce round, guys. 1 ounce round.
1 ounce round up for grabs.
Silver.
Pick a number 1 to 200 on John's go.
Yeah, there it
goes.
Wow.
Now we're going.
The phone, that's one thing, but it's just like, all right, it's dead. I wonder if they'll make 2,000 again. There it come back. It stopped. I've got audio again over there. I've got it turned down.
Right, and it looks like they did finally stop in the chat, too.
thank you, everybody, for participating. I appreciate that. And in times like this,
you
nothing but
watch
little fun.
Videos. He and I will get together. We will do a couple. I got a spot, 2 to take him. We're going to meet out in Iowa. I've already got it lined up, but he doesn't know where, and I'm not telling him.
Ooh. It's a surprise.
Nothing wrong with a surprise, I guess.
It took a lot of work to get permission.
Right. So, yes, Ed Olson won. I see where somebody just asked who won.
Yeah, they're saying no sound. That's what I thought happened.
Yeah,
nothing like breaking Spreaker.
Yep, we did it again.
There you go.
Wow.
That's worth watching. I saw names flying by. It was pretty cool.
That is. That's the first time I've seen it. That's good fun right there. That's funny. That is funny.
Somebody likened it the other day to watching a slot machine roll by. It's just
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I didn't put the link in the show tonight, but I did make a post the other day giving everybody a heads up. Alaska Relic Hunters on YouTube. That's Bethany in the chat, and she will be the guest April 15th, talking, all about relic hunting in Alaska. So if people haven't checked her YouTube channel out, they may want to go over and check that out. And just like Crazy Spider Adventures, make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos.
Yep.
Because it sounds like we're going to...
Outside of Nome, there's a miner's shack out in the middle of nowhere that I've actually stepped into, and they have left that alone. And it looks just like the day they left. There's even plates on the table sitting there.
Wow.
And stuff on the walls, and everybody's agreed just to leave it. And it's something to step back into. Those type of things, and they look for those areas and that kind of stuff, and my God, they get some neat stuff up there, the relic hunters do. So she's got a prime area to go relic hunting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Speaking to her here in the recent past, she has definitely enjoyed herself there hunting in Alaska. And not only there, but she recently, her and her husband was over mudlarking on the Thames.
Oh, that's cool, too. I like England. I'm going back. I had a lot of fun over there last year and detected all over and did rather well. I was very impressed with what I was finding, and I think I watched one video of her and her husband. They were in a group with, from Garrett.
Nugget Noggin?
The young guy. Nugget Noggin. And they looked like they were having a good hunt going, so.
Yeah, they do a good job with their videos, too. Definitely. So we'll get to hear what equipment she uses and everything, and I did, normally I don't announce the guests that far in advance, but we did do that with her. We're rolling out the red carpet, got a nice photo of her up with her AT Pro and all of that over on the Beyond Sight and Sound page currently. If they scroll down through the posts and look around, they'll see that. But that she will be the guest April 15th.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Having somebody on that experiences the day-to-day in Alaska. I know that quake in November hit them pretty hard.
Speaking of which, there was some pretty good quakes in through Montana, Idaho, and that. And one of my friends, Jerry McMullen, Jerry's metal detector sales up there, his place got hit pretty good. It cracked walls, threw pictures off the walls, broke glass, and they had quite a few aftershocks just this past 2 days.
Wow. Scary stuff.
Yeah, I know it. And it is a strange thing going on all the way through there. So anyway, I'm going to back out of here. Everybody have a great day, and be safe. Do the distancing. And Bethany, I'm looking forward to your show. I've watched some of your stuff, and it'll be fun. And Alaska is always a good story. There's never a dull moment up there. So,
yeah.
All right, Josh, you have a good night. John, you and everybody else, congrats, Ed. Everybody that won tonight, it was a good time. You locked her up again. Good job. Here, Josh.
All right. Thanks for the call, Chuck.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, definitely. We're certainly looking forward to hearing the stories that Bethany has to share. She's looking forward to it too, and that was one of the reasons why we did make the announcement when we did. That way it gives everybody a chance to go over and check out some of her videos. Obviously, because she's got some good videos up there. She really does. Definitely. And let's see, I think we're joined by another caller. Go ahead, caller.
Josh, take care up there.
Oh, yeah, we're trying. We're definitely trying.
Yes, it's, I've had some medical appointments canceled as well, so.
Yeah, I know how it goes. I certainly know how it goes, definitely.
In fact, I couldn't even renew my driver's license here.
Right, yeah, we've got the same issues going on here too, but they're not taking any action against us that can't during this time. So in that aspect, you're good, but apparently if you couldn't...
Yeah, they're giving us a great 30-day extension after this crisis ends. We're in Illinois.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So for once, I think some of the politicians have the good ideas, you know. For once.
Right. Yeah, definitely. And I saw that you got your prices shipped out. I should hopefully have mine shipped out tomorrow.
Well, I appreciate your donation. I really do. And it'll be worth waiting for. I'm certain everybody really that saw that really... They were making some really nice comments about that, the copper round you donated.
I did see that sparked some activity there. That's why I had sent that other message to you with another one if they'd like to get their teeth into another one.
I haven't announced that yet. I will be probably in the next few days. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I wanted to call just to put a plug in for the drawing. People that may not know that on the INI site, for those people that will currently purchase a ticket or one or more tickets for the Simplex raffle, can enter into a drawing for some nice prizes. It's one winning pot to one winner. And right now, it consists of an INI Treasure Hunters patch, 3 Rosies, 2 Washington quarters, a Standing Liberty quarter, a Silver Kennedy half, and a peace dollar.
Wow.
And I'm adding more to the pot every 10 days that this goes on.
Wow. Well, there you go. Hey, maybe there's a chance for you to pick up some silver, John, since you just gave yours away.
Yeah, you never know.
So, just look for it on the INI site. The drawing for this will be just at the end of April. It was going to be the end of March, but the Simplex drawing's been extended, so has this drawing.
Awesome. Well, that means somebody's going to be a very happy winner, especially if they're lucky enough to win the Simplex raffle and your drawing.
Oh, my gosh.
I wonder if Ed Olson's bought a ticket yet.
Well, I also wanted to mention that these odds are the best odds you could possibly ask for, because I think right now there's only like 4 or 5 people entered into this drawing.
Oh, good grief. I may have to go buy a ticket then.
They're asking online how they get tickets.
That will be, if they go to the Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook page, the I Simplex raffle is a pinned post there, or they can find it over on the Illinois, Iowa Treasure Hunters group. I believe Mike can probably bump that post to bring it back up to the top for everyone. And basically all they have to do, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, is purchase their tickets, and then Mike will be informed that they have their tickets purchased by Bob, I'm assuming, and he gets their names put into the drawing that he's doing then.
They have to go to the drawing post and put in the comments how many tickets they purchased.
Okay.
Because they'll get one entry for each ticket.
Oh, even better. So that's there on the Illinois, Iowa Treasure Hunters group, correct? That's the one you're watching?
Right. There are multiple posts pinned to the top right now. You may only see one, but ask to see all, and you'll see the information on the Simplex drawing, how to get tickets. You'll see the Swing in the Summer ticket information, and you'll see the drawing that I'm having for the pre-Simplex drawing, as I call it.
Right, to help encourage people to purchase those tickets and, say thank you for those that have shown their support. Because for the price, $5 a ticket, come on, that's going to be a good win for somebody, whether they win the Simplex or not. You can't beat that deal. And if they get into it now and win your growing prize, I'm not seeing a downside here.
Well, I want to give back to the hobby. It's been very good to me. The people have been very good to me. So that's why I'm very people and member oriented.
Right.
So,
well, I just love meeting all these great people and interacting with them, like you and John and Bethany and Chuck and Stryker, and the list just goes on. Barb.
It's okay. You can meet me anytime, Josh, just at a distance.
Exactly, yeah. Still got to keep that distancing in there. What was it? A detector's length away.
Actually, I heard yesterday that the 6-foot rule was something that was based upon a study made in the 1930s.
Yeah, I've actually heard some people say that you should probably increase that to 10 foot.
Actually, I heard that a recent study said that droplets in the air can travel 23 to 27 feet. So that's why a mask is probably handy if your immune system is compromised in any way.
Yeah, definitely, and mine is.
Yeah, mine too.
Barb is,
as well as some
Barb
others
is saying
here
that
too.
Barb's saying that she's going to buy 4 more tickets in Chuck's name. No, I'm having a really, really good week because I got to show the pirate an Indian, and my week will only get better if I get to do that a second time.
That's right. Kudos to you.
The episode tonight reminded me I still need to ask Chuck about the bear stories, so I'll have to touch base with him at some point. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. But everybody stay safe, and I appreciate all of you guys.
Take care, John.
And I appreciate everybody else too. Also throwing in little giveaways here and there. It makes the hobby very, very fun. And at times that we're going through right now, I think we all kind of need something like that. Especially with most of us being indoors.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're really enjoying it here on the show, both Sunday and tonight. So that was some entertainment to see, definitely. And thank you to you for your kind of impromptu contest. I'm sure they appreciated that. That was good fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely. almost got you to 2,000 again. We'll see if we get there.
Right. So shout out to Crazy Spider Adventures.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
Take care,
Thanks
John.
for the call.
I'm going to back out of here, too. You take care, Josh.
I'm hanging in there as I can. I mean, it's getting a little concerning around here, but we're doing what we can, and I'm definitely minimizing contact with people. Basically, Tam takes care of all of our running and stuff, so that, which it kind of sucks because she has a compromised immune system too, but we're just hoping we make it through. So,
Also wanted to say I heard from my granddaughter the fudge she got from Tam was excellent. And it's all gone.
Very nice. Very nice. I will have to make sure and let her know because she was definitely hoping to receive some feedback about that and was hoping that she did like it.
I think it was all gone in 36 hours.
Oh my, she's all wired up then.
She's a chocoholic. And I'm certain her mom helped her.
Well, there you go. There you go. Definitely. And I'm sure it was a nice surprise for her as well, getting a package in the mail like that.
Yes, it was. She was pretty surprised. Very surprised.
Good. Very good. Well,
all right, you take care.
I look forward to seeing that post up there in Metal Detecting Central Illinois for the contests. Keep up the good work, my friend.
Oh, that's right. We have 2 weekly contests right now.
That's right.
We have a contest from Monday to Thursday, and then we have a weekend contest. Plus, this week we'll also have a contest to celebrate the 900 member milestone.
Yes, congratulations.
Because we only reached 800, I think, the second week of December.
Right. So they're coming in. The group is growing, and see a lot of good posts over there, and a lot of that is to do with you. I mean, you are a major contributing factor to that group and keeping everybody as interactive as they are. So kudos to you on that.
I think they are doing it only because I hinted that when we reach 1,000 members, I'm going to retire as administrator. So I think they're wanting to push me out of the group, is what it is.
Oh well, let's not. Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves or anything, but I'll tell you what, that reminds me too, speaking of contests, we've still got 2 more winners to announce here tonight, but I've mentioned it in the past to people, and I know if I don't say anything, they're going to say, but you said the Beyond Sight and Sound page on Facebook is getting very close to 1,000 likes. And I had mentioned if we hit 1,000 likes, I was going to go through and randomly select a winner from those that liked the page to receive a very nice prize. I'm not going to say what it is. I'll post it up when we get closer to 1,000 likes, but I think someone's really going to like it.
That sounds like something to look forward to. All right, I'm getting out of here. You take care, folks. Bye.
All right. Thanks for the call, Mike. Well, so we've had calls from, good grief, we've had calls from Fred and Stryker and Crazy Spider and Chuck and Mike and Barb. We tried to break Spreaker. The magic smoke didn't come out. That's definitely a plus. Although I think we were trying to get it there again. That was interesting seeing the chat move the way it was. Wow. I'm glad John was keeping track of that one because my screen was just buzzing when I flipped over to see how things were going. So, as always, thanks to Chuck for his part. He had donated the snakeskins Sunday for the giveaway. Stryker had donated the anaconda shovel for the giveaway Sunday. Stryker was back again tonight with the White's hand digger. And then Crazy Spider jumped in with a 1-ounce silver round for Ed Olson. Ed, I'll tell you what, if there's a contest going on and he gets in it, you got to watch. He's a lucky guy. He's definitely a lucky guy. And speaking of contests, the Ugly Box Electrolysis contest on the Beyond Sight and Sound page still runs. Detect America does their third video in the series tomorrow night. And then it's sometime shortly after that. Maybe I'll push it back to Sunday's show. Who knows? We'll see. We will announce a lucky winner for that, where they get a full setup of the Ugly Box with the Copperhead technology. So they get the Ugly Box, the brine solution, the catalyst, the alligator clips, the power pack, the Thunder, the Thrasher. It's the whole kit so that you can start cooking yourself. If you haven't, I highly recommend, if you haven't already, check out the first 2 nights of the boot camp videos. We will add the third video link as soon as that becomes available, so that will show up in the post tomorrow night, actually. Then, as I said, on the 15th, you've seen her in the chat there, we will have Bethany on. She will be talking about relic hunting in Alaska. Check out her YouTube channel, Relic Hunting, Alaska Relic Hunters. Got my words mixed up there for a minute. Alaska Relic Hunters on YouTube. Check out her YouTube channel. Go ahead, subscribe. If you're enjoying the videos, click that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. They do a very good job with their videos. We're really looking forward to speaking with her. For those that have entered the continuing recurring Beyond Sight and Sound Appreciation Contest on the Metal Detecting Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group, tonight before we went live, we randomly selected 2 winners once again, and one lucky winner gets the Garrett Finds Keeper box, which is courtesy of Shooters and Prospectors, Chuck Smalley, definitely keeping our back there and just doing a great thing with those keeper boxes. We do certainly appreciate that, so shout out to Shooters and Prospectors. But one of them will get the Garrett Keepers box, and the other gets the Mystery Copper Bullion round. And our winners for this round of the appreciation is Owen Rittenauer. He wins the Copper Bullion round, the Mystery Copper Bullion round. And the other winner is Kendall Edkins from XP Team USA. He wins the Garrett Finds Keepers box. So congratulations to them as well. So I guess congratulations to Douglas and Ed and Aggie and Little Dirt Digger, and good grief, we've had a lot of winners the last few episodes. We're glad to see that everyone is enjoying it. Who knows? Maybe we'll see if we can do a little giveaway Sunday. Well, actually, Sunday we may be doing the Ugly Box giveaway. That's a big giveaway. I'm looking forward to that. So if you haven't got yourself entered into that, you may want to go over and get yourself entered. Like Mike had said, odds are good. Somebody's going to win. Odds are real good because some people didn't follow the rules. And unfortunately, their entries can't be counted if they don't fix it. So we'll see what happens. Either way, though, the Ugly Box with Copperhead technology, one of the best units yet if you're interested in electrolysis, preserving, restoring, stabilizing the finds that we're out there trying to make, whether they're coins, buttons, tokens, relics, whatever the case may be. These boxes have even been used to clean objects that weigh as much as 70 pounds. So check out the videos, check out the archives that we've done on electrolysis. Other than that, we hope that everyone has had a good time tonight. I know I've had a good time chatting with everybody. Since we can't get out and do what we like to do, at least we can still interact here and have a wonderful time. And if you all enjoyed the show, make sure and throw us a like right here. You can follow us on Spreaker, iTunes, iHeart, many of the other wonderful podcast distribution services that are out there, as well as Ohio Metal Detecting on YouTube, the Beyond Sight and Sound page on Facebook, Metal Detecting Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group, and the other Facebook groups that really encourage or enjoy seeing our posts there, like Detecting the Heartland, Metal Detecting Unlimited, Metal Detecting Central Illinois, the I&I group, Ohio Relic Hunters, Dirt Pirates. It's an ever-growing list, and we do certainly appreciate it very much. So thanks once again to Team Striker for their donation tonight, and Crazy Spider Adventures for their donation tonight. I think we're going to roll. Have a wonderful evening, folks. Stay safe. Stay healthy. If you can get out there and find something, get out there and find it. Post up those photos. You know how we love to see them. We'll see you on the next one.